Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here, and today we're looking at spooky bases. So we're going to check out this secret base submitted by Team Duskull, and it's supposed to be ghost type base, and I think it's pretty cool. So I walked in and I was first like, dude, what did you submit? Is this like an unfinished base? It doesn't look impressive at all. Then I go and hop up here and whoa, this got real quick, and I think it looks awesome. Like, for capturing a ghost type gym, one, it's surprising. Two, you have a lot of craziness. It's all spooky. Like, you got Duskulls running around, and I really like the layout. That the jukebox has almost an eerie glow to it when you turn off the lamp. That the chandelier has that ominous feel, and it's nice. You use the stand, you get used to the slide, so it's still a little fun. And you also have to go for a little gimmick by going over here to the teleport pad to be able to talk to them. And I think that that is really cool. We have the Litwick dolls, which light up when you touch them. And this actually is a really nice inspiration block to start off with going for some secret bases. So let's go and leave this base. It was really well done. I really enjoy it. And we can go and look at some other designs and some ways to build a secret base for ghost types. I decided that I like Rust Turf Tunnel for a really good secret base idea, that we do have a really nice feel, that it has the haze, it's misty, it's kind of in a dark cave, and then you can set it up really nice. So this is a tiered design as well, and we can go and start decorating it. So really you're going to have to make it feel like a ghost, ominous kind of base. You have to set it up really well, because you don't have too much to work with. Like, we look at the desks, not really too much fits for the ghost kind of feel. I mean, a hard desk at least adds some darkness and some more plain colors, but that's about it. If we look at the mats, we really don't have a lot on the mats either. That it's all just types and stuff, and we don't really get too much from it. Plants aren't really going to be usable, and objects, you know, you can use gem statues to kind of fill it up, like, oh, this is a ghost gem, by the way. And you can maybe put in some other things. We saw that the slide and stands work really well. Maybe put a tire, kind of give it a more abandoned feel. Solid board doesn't really do too much. And if we keep going down, you know, it's really going to be getting a lot of usage out of these candlesticks. You can kind of, well, can't rotate it. So you can just kind of put those in the beginning, kind of greet with the candles, or we can have you surrounded by the candlesticks wherever you decide on putting yourself. So for some other designs, we also just have, you know, I've bought a lot of candlesticks. You can really litter with candlesticks and the Duskull dolls. Kind of go through here even a bit more. I like the idea of cardboard boxes, because generally whenever you're in an abandoned house, there's a lot of cardboard boxes that when you change Rotom's forms, it's generally in items and stuff. And it really kind of gives that feel that, you know, not everything's quite there. So you can use the abandoned boxes as just, I think that this works out really well. In a dark setting, you can even use it for like some kind of a little maze kind of setup, and then kind of make it a little more tricky of an area just to kind of bring the whole ambience around. So some boxes around. We're going to need to put some stairs for this one, even though the stairs don't directly do anything. That's just the way that this place is set up. So we have stairs, we have some boxes, and let's see, we have to go to the appliances. Like, the appliances is where this is going to be made, because you got that worn out light. Put that, you know, somewhere where it can eat up some space, and that's really where you're going to get a lot of usage out of this. From the worn out light, we can also go for the, what else do we have? Then we have the jukebox. We saw the jukebox and its eerie glow work really well. So, I mean, you could also put a jukebox around. I think that that looks really nice. And if you beat all of the master contests, you can get the starlight. And the starlight looks really nice. I mean, we can put that in the corner. We can kind of really bring the decorations through. Depending on how you want this to look, you can also maybe just put a bed. Like, we can move ourselves around. So maybe you can even go for some kind of like ghost child's room. I don't know, I'm starting to get really creepy with this. But you can really set it up in a spooky kind of way and make your, just anyone that enters feel uncomfortable. You can just be sitting right here even. And then you can move your pals around. Now, the most optimal secret base pal is going to be a Hex Girl. If you can load this place up with Hex Girls, that's how you make it really spooky real quick. As for some other things, we have dolls, Duskull dolls. If you're going to want to use this, you're going to want to litter the place with Duskull dolls. I bought 10 because you can never be too sure. And I mean, look at that. They just kind of float around. They have that look of Duskull. So, I mean, you can just put them everywhere. And it's going, since you don't really have any other ghost kind of dolls, it's going to be your best job is like filling in for lost spirits and things like that. So we can just have Duskull dolls around, and it does a pretty good job, I feel, that with the Litwicks and stuff. Once you turn out the lights, those Duskull dolls start to do a lot of work. For cushions, we don't really have too much. We have the diamond cushion, represents Sableye. You can kind of spin it around, so it's like spooky eyes looking at you from the corner. I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to stretch at that one, but it can really kind of work out. And that's kind of what we have. But if you kind of look, the boxes do really well, and just the actual design, I really like the gray. That since this is one of those few gray caves, that you actually get it to work out pretty well, and it can look really nice. Other than that, tricks, you don't really have too much on the tricks. I did like how with the teleport mats, it did work out, and also with the note panels and stuff, they do have a little bit of a glow to them. So if we look for, like, where is it, purple, like the B note has like a spooky kind of purple color to it. So let's go and quit our decorating for now and turn off the lights and see how it looks. Now, this isn't a finished design, but I mean, I think it does pretty well, and it looks actually, without too much thought, I mean, look at that. That's really nice, I think. That you have everything kind of round, you have the things. If the trainers would put, it would look better. And yeah, the mat, it kind of just has that feel to it. Also, what I like about this, when you touch it, it spins around. How spooky is that? And then we can kind of get this feel for it. So I'm going to do one more design, and we're going to see how this looks. Alright, and for the last of the locations, I was thinking about going to Route 119. It has the same idea with the gray cave area, and I think it can actually look really neat. So one cool thing that I actually discovered when trying to put these things down is that the heterarchical loop and that the meditative seat, they both have a glow feel to them. So I was thinking about just looking at it from like a white amorphous blob in a ghost base. That kind of works out pretty well. Have the chandelier here in the center, and I was deciding like you have to make it to where you teleport to get across the gap. And oh, hey, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sneak away over here, and then you can't because the loop traps you. So I was thinking it adds a bit of a trick, it adds some glow, it adds some ominousness to it. You have to kind of solve the heterarchical loop puzzle to get out. It does take a bit of time, it's mildly annoying, and I think it can work out. Also, with the boxes, you know, the boxes, they can't, like, you can't turn on the light, so you're stuck in this dark area. The way that you do it is you turn off the light, and then you rebuild, and then you can put something in the way, and then it keeps the light off. I have it to where I'm set up over here, and then you can also, if you want to, put some things around here. I have the dust skulls looking at the bed, and hey, let's see what this chalkboard says. I'm going to go and take the chalkboard's advice. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and the ghosts are going to get me, and I'm going to die, and I hope you guys liked the way that I was trying to come up with some of these ideas, and I hope you all have a nice day. Spooky ghosts!